Hello people! Today's video I'm going to be doing a get ready with me, but it's kind of like a talk through one because I kind of stopped and started this video as I was getting ready. So I'm basically just going to a concert tonight with my mum and we're going to see Backstreet Boys, which I'm so excited about. I thought I would just do a get ready with me and just film it. So it's literally my most wearable look for going out ever. We've all seen it before, but this is my go-to looks. This is what I've done, and I'll show you kind of what I'm wearing and stuff as well at the end of the video. So if you want to see how I did this whole makeup look and what products I use, then make sure you are subscribed and give the video a thumbs up too, and just keep watching. Don't ask what that was because I have no idea. So I'm starting off with my Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel Cream. It's my fave moisturiser, and then my hair got in the way, which is cute. Then I just wanted to add some more moisture to my face because that clearly wasn't enough, so I just used some MAC Fix Plus, and then I'm going in with my brows to start off with. So I'm using my BH Cosmetics, I think it's called the Shape and Define pencil, and obviously I used the black one. Then I'm just going in with the pencil. I kept forgetting that I was filming, so I kept forgetting to show what I was using, but then I just went in with the Colourpop Brow Brush Gel, and this is just the clear one. So I'm just running that through my brows to set them in place so we don't have them moving around at the concert. Then I started off with the eyes, so I just primed my lids with my P.Louise eyeshadow base. The shade that I use, I get a lot of questions asking this like all the time. I use the shade number 2, but I always have it in my description box anyway. Then I use the Karity Picante palette. Obviously, I still can't get enough of this eyeshadow palette. It's seriously my favourite. So I took the shade Delia, I think it's called. It's the peach from the palette. Whenever I use this, I always go in with that shade first, and I just buff this everywhere pretty much. This is just the main transition colour. I do go back in and use it again just to kind of make sure everything's blended nice and evenly. Then I went in with the shade Bobby, and this is one of my favourite transition colours ever. It's just like the perfect like warm terracotta brown, and it's a bit orangey but it's a bit brown, and I just love it so much. And I also love that it's not overly pigmented, so you can really build it up, but then it blends out so nicely. It's just one of the best transition colours ever. Like, the palette is just worth it for that one shade. Then it's a very easy eye look I did, to be fair. I just went back in with my P.Louise base and just carved out my crease. I'm going to do a cut crease and just like add some glitter and stuff. That was my plan, and that's what I did. Then I just took a really small brush and just kind of defined the outer rim of the crease, kind of just to define the cut crease so it looks a bit more intense. Then I went back in with the Karity palette and I took Delia again. I just popped this all over the lid, just kind of like as a base before I put like the glitter shade down, just so there's a colour underneath it, just so the primer doesn't show through. Then I took the shade Ice, which is a really nice chocolate brown, and I used that on the outer corners and then ran it through kind of around the edges of the crease as well. And yeah, this is also a very nice brown, and it's quite dark but it blends out so nicely. And then I went back in with Delia again just to blend out all the edges. Okay, again, I forgot I was filming, so I forgot to show what I was using, but I just took the NYX glitter primer and just added that all over the Delia that I put onto the lid. Then I went in with the star of the show for the eyes, which is the Revolution Pro. I think they're called glitter bombs, and this one was a really nice gold. I think it's called Overdraft. I'm not 100% sure, but I'll leave it in the description box. And then I just went back in with a smaller brush. I didn't take any extra products, but I just kind of blended the outer crease. Then for the brow bone and inner corner, I used one of my face highlights that I ended up using. This is the Colourpop Super Shock Cheek, and it's in the shade On the Cusp. It's one of my faves. Then I just tight lined with my Colourpop liner, curled my lashes, and then went in with mascara. And I kind of went in with my favorite like going out mascara combo when I don't want to wear falsies, but I still want it to look like I'm wearing falsies, if that makes sense. So the first one I used was the Benefit Bad Gal Bang mascara. Amazing, one of my favorites. So I used that first to kind of lengthen my lashes, and then I used my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Then we're going on to the face, and I used my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer and just added that to kind of my problem areas on my face, which now I'm actually looking at it is everywhere. Then for the proper primer, I went in with another one. This is the J1 Jelly Pack primer. It's the white bottle. I don't know what it's called, but it's the white one. And I love this primer. It smells really good, but this is a primer that will keep your makeup glued onto your face. I was crying at this concert. It was really hot. I got really hot. Like I said, I was crying as well. And I came back home, none of my makeup budged. My eye makeup, my face makeup, nothing budged. And it's amazing. So it will cement your face really well. Then for foundation, I use one of my favorites. It's the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, and I use 7.5. But yeah, seriously, that primer, it's the best, but it's best to use it with a brush because it's so sticky. So just a bit of advice for that primer. Then again, I forgot to show it, but this is the Jouer Essential High Coverage Concealer in Creme Brûlée. My fave, of course, and I'm just using my little brush to blend all that out as well. Excuse all the singing. I had like a proper like Disney throwback playlist on, like Miley Cyrus, Jonas Brothers, all that, and I was living for it. Then to cream contour, you know, back to the actual video, I used two of my Sosu cream contour sticks. I used the shade Cool, which is one that I'm using now, just on my cheekbones to contour my face. Then I used the shade Warm around my forehead. I kind of ran a bit on my nose and then used it to kind of define my jawline as well. So that's kind of like the bronzer shade, and then I used the Cool one to contour. Then I also forgot to show my loose powder. I'm such a mess, but I used my Maybelline one, obviously to set my under eyes. And then for my face highlights, well, the first face highlight, I used the Colourpop On the Cusp again. And then to set the cream bronzer in place, I used the Ofra Americano bronzer. I pretty much put that everywhere on my face, to be honest. And then for blush, of course, I use my favourite. It's the Burt's Bees blush in Toasted Cinnamon. My child, I love that thing. Anyway, bit of Miley Cyrus there. So I sprayed my face with Fix Plus and then went in with the Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder, I think it's called, and I used the shade Illuminati, and it's amazing. Then I fully drowned myself in Morphe setting spray, as you can see. Then for lips, again, I forgot to show what I was using, but I used my favorite nude lip combo, which is the LA Girl lip liner in Cafe. It's the best nude liner in the world. I love it. Then I used the Anastasia liquid lipstick in Stripped. The finished makeup look anyway, it's nothing no one has seen me do before. It's just kind of my go-to look. So yeah, okay, I don't really know the easiest situation to do this, but I put a necklace on. Well, I already had this on, to be fair, and then I've just got this little black top, and it's got really nice flared sleeves. I feel like I'm in Mamma Mia when I wear this. Pretty sure the top is from Pretty Little Thing. and it's just black, and then it ties round the back. Then I've just got some jeans on, my label is sticking out of my belt, that's cute. That is it. Okay, so that is the end of today's video, so I hope you enjoyed this little get ready with me. Then make sure to give the video a thumbs up and also leave a comment down below, and also make sure you're subscribed as well, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.